Yo, what is up, guys? Oz here from the Dragonfly Todd Squad, here coming at you with another identity video. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about a couple new confirmed features that I have recently figured out. Maybe not new to you guys, but also I'm going to talk about an upcoming possible Q&A with the developers. And this Q&A could be very big for me as a small YouTuber, and it could be big for the developers as it will give them better marketing towards their cause, and I could get a lot of views on this video as Power Gaming 7 did. I'm going to be doing this with another YouTuber. I'll put his channel link in the description if you guys want to go ahead and check him out. He's an okay YouTuber. He's got more subs than me. He's got like 300 subs, and he's made a couple identity videos. And I found him through one of his identity videos, and we kind of been talking over Discord and stuff, which I think we're going to be doing our Q&A. If it is possible, we're going to be doing our Q&A on Discord. So if you guys want to be a part of this Q&A, go ahead and put some questions that haven't already been asked in the other Q&A with Power Gaming 7. I will go ahead and put a link to his Q&A video in the description also, or maybe I'll flash an annotation on the screen. So if you guys do want to actually be a part of this Q&A, and maybe I'll even say your name or something, I'll take a bunch of screenshots of these questions that you guys put in the comments, and please, you can put as many per person as you want. Just make sure they're original questions and you think about them, and you don't just repeat a bunch of questions that have already been answered. Like I'm going to ask them different, like the same. I don't know what I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna ask about a lot of stuff. I've been making questions for a while now. So without further ado, let's get on to the second part of the video, talking about the new confirmed features that I have learned about in Identity. And if you guys are wondering where I'm getting these, you can go check them out for yourself. I'm getting these off of Cobra TV's website. He's a good YouTuber. He helped me out, or he didn't help me out, but he's a very good informational YouTuber over new indie games and stuff like that, like in No Man's Sky. Whenever that was a big hype, he found out a lot of stuff about No Man's Sky. So if you didn't already know that Identity will be actually player-driven economy, not economy, of course. Nothing else will affect the economy but the players, including like trading, selling. You can also shoplift from stores, but there will be cameras and stuff that will actually see you guys shoplifting, so the police will know who you are, especially if you don't wear a mask in it. But if you do wear a mask, then you'll be pretty suspicious, and maybe you'll even get shot by the little shotgun under the cash register, you know what I'm saying? But if you do not wear a mask, they'll know your name, and the police will know your name, so you'll have a APB out, or whatever the police are going to call it, and they'll actually try to go after you and try to, get you into their system and go into the court system. So crime is going to be pretty much just like real life. I thought that was really cool how they're trying to implement that into the game, and I guess you'll have court dates and stuff like that you'll have to go to. Maybe you'll have to go to a holding cell, and then if you get if you're guilty, then you'll have to go to prison, and prison you'll actually have to stay there. So that's kind of cool, and you'll have like a rec yard, and you can shank people in prison. You actually do get an achievement for shanking people in prison, which I think I'm probably gonna have that achievement the first time I go to prison. I'm gonna be like, hey dude, I'm gonna shank you just because I need that achievement. So another thing I might go actually more in depth in is the government, but that'll be for another video. But you can actually, right now, if you want to be a governor of the Identity Island, you can go put your campaign up on the FAQ, not the FAQ, but the forums, and you can put on your gun control laws and what are you gonna do with taxes and stuff like that. Anything a governor would do, you need to put that on your profile, and you can look up Thomas Hetch. You can look up his governor thing, and you can figure out kind of what an idea that you want to actually implement into your governor experience. Other careers you can actually do is you can be a police, you can be DEA, detective, SWAT, and on the illegal side you can be you can be in a gang, you can own a cartel, you can be a drug dealer, manufacturer of drugs, you can be a robber. Like I said in another video, you can cook meth from an RV. That'll be pretty cool, I think. And you can also be a firefighter, store owner, clothing designer. You can make furniture for people. You can own a factory, real estate agent, bodyguards, paramedics. That's just a small amount of careers that they've added so far. And there are going to be more careers that you can do. And I think that that's going to be a big part of the game, just like the houses and everything else is. And another thing, there are going to be no aircrafts in the game at this particular point in time, just because the devs want you to have an experience with other players and stuff like that. But there are yachts and boats and cars and stuff like that, and the cars actually are going to be driven just like GTA 4 cars, not like GTA 5. There's going to be, I don't know, I like GTA 4. I like the car system in that. I think that was a pretty cool game. I was never allowed to play the GTA games, but I did illegally play GTA 4, you know what I'm saying, back whenever I had those friends that had the game that let me play it, you know. Some other activities that you can do in the game is you can make art. You can actually make your own music. You can actually get big on YouTube off of this game, because you can go into the internet and watch YouTube videos, and I think that is very awesome. You can also, you know, grow drugs, meth. You can kill people. You can customize your avatar, you know. You can go watch movies in a cinema. You can sing at bars, you know, the karaoke bars. And I don't know what the alcohol, drug, and stuff effects are going to be like, but I have read that the drugs, if you take them, you're actually going to become dependent on them, just like in real life, and you could possibly, you know, get sick, have to go to a hospital for rehabilitation, and maybe even die. And another thing that I think is going to be really cool in this game is that you can actually gamble in a casino, and you can updo your earnings and stuff like that. And I'm assuming they're going to have like poker and blackjack and slot machines, stuff like that. But the casinos will not be player owned. It's going to be more like NPC owns, because I guess you could probably change the way that people get money if you own that casino. So I think that's pretty cool. But with business ownership, there are going to be tons of different things that you can do, and I think that's an awesome, you know, thing that they've put into the game. Okay, so more on your character and stuff like that. You will actually have to eat and drink food, just like in the Arma Life mod, and your avatar's mouth actually moves when you are talking through your microphone. And I think that's really cool, because it kind of, you know, gives you better immersion, like talking to people, and that's going to be one of the biggest parts of the game. Just like housing and everything else that I've said is a big part, this is going to be a huge part. Just the little things in this game, the little details, is what's going to make this game great. The devs have also made it a little bit better for the people that they don't want to just get killed on sight, and they are more for a roleplay experience. So there is actually a thing, you probably know about this if you already know about the game. There's a thing called I don't actually know I forgot what it's called, but it's like a system where if you are, you know, in the heat of the moment and you're getting robbed, and the person just shoots you, and you haven't tried to fight them or run away or anything, then your character will take a less damage, like extremely much less damage. And their avatar, if they're at the scene of the crime, they can actually leave fingerprints behind for the cops to, you know, the detectives and police to actually figure out who the person is. And that's going to make a really cool mechanic for the cops and stuff like that, and trying to figure out who did what in the game. Like if you rob a bank, you can leave fingerprints behind, so you're gonna have to take that in mind if you are gonna be a criminal. So the police, it's not like GTA. There's not just a wanted level for 10 minutes and then you can walk away from it. It's like real life. There's actually stuff like that can change the way that the crime is looked at, and they can catch you and figure out who you are, you know. And obviously if you don't wear a mask, then your name is going to pop up if they put the crosshair on you, or if they aim at you with something. So always wear a mask if you're going to do some crimes like that, and it's, you know, and it's pretty edgy stuff. And to go ahead and end this off, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about speculation on what kind of PC you need to run this game. So I'm pretty sure that my PC can tackle it, because I can play Ghost Recon Wildlands, GTA 5, Watch Dogs 2, and open world games such as that, and Arma 3. If you can run GTA 5, Arma 3, and stuff like that, then you should be able to run this game. And that's where I'm going to end this video off. There are a ton more features that I could have said in this video, but it's getting pretty long, and I like to keep my videos really usually really short. But if you guys did like this extended video, and the fact that I'm going to do a Q&A in the future, possibly, I don't know for sure yet, but I am getting connected with the devs, and I've talked to Paredes about it. He said Motown and Sean might be able to do something with me in the future. So if you guys do want to be a part of that, go ahead and leave a comment of what questions you have down below. I have a few questions myself, and I'll totally use anything that y'all give me. So if you guys want to be a part of that, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Go ahead and leave a like on this video, share it so that others can see and they can put a comment on my video. This is us from Dragonfly Todd Squad, out.